Hey guys, welcome back to Nath Supercoach for 2024. In this video we're looking at the Ds, lock, watch and pass for the 2024 AFL Supercoach season. If you're new around here, please hit like and subscribe. It'll really help the channel out. I want to get to 500 subscribers by the start of the season. Alright, so I'm not going to get there unless you hit like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Okay, so lock, watch and pass, the three categories for the players. So a lock is a player that I consider starting in your Supercoach scene. Okay, they are a player you should pick. Okay, you can also use these guys as a point of difference against other super coaches. So these are the kind of keepers, the premium ones that you're going to be having all season. Watch is are players that we just don't have enough information on just yet. So we need to watch preseason, into training, community games, round zero. All right, for role, injury reports, and scoring potential. We just don't have enough information just yet. And pass is where there is too much doubt on role or job security, or there's a big key injury, and we just know that we're not going to start them. It's too risky. We're not going to start them. We could pick them up later in the year, of course, but for the moment, we're just not going to pick them. All right. So let's start. Melbourne. So there's two big locks for me. It's obviously Maxi Gawn and Petrarca. Okay. I'm going to be probably selecting both. Definitely going to be selecting Gawn. 583,000 ruck. You know, we all know what he's capable of. He's a reliable captain option each week. The way Melbourne play, they like to kick long down the line towards Big Max, put it on his head. And Petrarca in the midfield, I think, is going to be big for Melbourne with Oliver. Not sure what's happening with him. I think Petrarca will take a bit more midfield time, but he's also that kind of player that can go forward, kick a couple of goals in crucial times, which raises the Supercoach points. I think you've got to start Christian Petrarca. I think you'll be behind the eight ball if you don't have Petrarca in this year. Watch list. Billings. This is an interesting one. 483,000. He's mid only. I don't think he's going to get midfield time at Melbourne. I mean, let's look at it. Billings would have to compete for midfield time with Clayton Oliver, Christian Petrarca, Brayshaw, Viney, and these type of guys. I don't think he's going to play midfield, so that suggests he's going to play maybe a small forward role, maybe a halfback role. But you know, Jake Bowie's played that well for a few years. Same with Christian Salem. You got Lever floating around there as well. So I don't know where Billings is going to fit. And there's been a bit of talk about Billings, and I'm a bit sort of like, I mean, St Kilda didn't want him for some reason. I'm not too sure, but so Melbourne have picked him up for a reason. 483,000. At that price, you'd be wanting him to be scoring hundreds. If he's not scoring at least 90 minimum, then I would steer clear. But put him on the watch list because we just don't know. So Marty Hall, 123k defender. There's been a bit of talk that he's going to be straight in. And again, we want to look at rookies because rookies define the structure. Not sure if he's the only. If there's not many rookies around, then we'll probably have to pick him if he gets picked round one. Haven't heard much about him, but he's one to watch over the preseason. Okay, so the clearest one pass at the moment for me is Clayton Oliver. All right, so much publicised off field in the off season. All right, so there's some medical issues that he's dealing with, and wish him all the best. 674,000 is a lot of money to pay for a player who we're just not sure where he sits at the moment. If he had an absolute pristine off-season, was training the house down, was tearing it up, then I probably would pick Clayton Oliver, even at that high price, just because of the output that he can do. Too much of an unknown for me at the moment, and I think a lot of super coaches are going to be sort of a bit cautious because we just don't know where he's at. But that's probably the only pass for the moment. I think if he put together a few really good rounds in the season, he'd be a perfect upgrade target. Because at 674,000, he's going to have quite a high break even. So he's going to consistently need to get high scores to raise his price. So more than likely, he's going to drop in price by, hopefully 74,000. It'd be great to pick up Clayton Oliver at 600,000. I don't think he's going to drop that far. But at 620, you could pick up Clayton Oliver around the buys or something like that. So that's where I see things at Melbourne. Let me know in the comment section if I've missed anyone. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.